Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of The Code, a puzzle map in Minecraft. First things first, everybody please turn off or whitelist me and any ad blockers. Help me make a career. Last episode we did Puzzle 9 changed, which changed Puzzle 7 disappear so that this wall disappeared. Oh, I didn't get that. It works both ways. When Puzzle 7 was first unlocked, you would stand here and you would see a sign, but when you walked closer, the wall would close and you couldn't read the sign. But disappear even more aptly applies to this wall disappearing. And of course, it really didn't disappear, it just got pushed to one side or the other, I'm sure. The old days where you could only do stuff like that with pistons in the 1.64 version that this code was written for and that we're running. So when we rode that train, it was basically just a perspective puzzle to figure out the code. Pretty simple. A nice falling action, to pardon the pun, from puzzle 8 jump, which required a lot of jump skills that I don't particularly have. So a nice easy puzzle where I just have to ride a railroad is nice. But now let's get to puzzle 10, the one that we're doing today, sound. We'll see how this is going to work. I'm not particularly the best. No, I'm completely tone deaf. Let me just say it straight. I am completely tone deaf. Uh, I wouldn't say completely, but this is going to be interesting. Uh, let's see. So the way these note blocks, that's what these are, work, is they make a sound that is changed by what is under them. So if there's wood under it, it'll make a different sound than if there's dirt under it than if there's a glass or air block. I think glass and air are the same. And then you can right click these note blocks and change the note. Okay. So we've got numbers. Many copies of the numbers. And this is a trap um, trap chest, so it did something when I opened it. It seems to have moved this. Dun. Let's see what the book says. Okay. 0 is glass, 1 is stone, 2 is dirt, 3 is soul sand, and 7 is wood. Alright. So it sounds like number 4 is... No, number 3. So we know number 3 is dirt. So 2. So let's start star star 2 star star. And I guess we just open this and close it. And now we'll listen to glass. This is on a piston tape thing, by the way. They're using sticky pistons and regular pistons to have it go through a cycle of 6 items. I was wondering if sticky pistons were invented yet for version 1.64. I guess they are. Let's hear what this sounds like. Barely sounds any different than the button press. Alright. So it sounds like number 5 is glass. So glass is 0. And so we'll change this to 5. And that sounds like that's right. Shuffle around again. This is stone. Listen to this one. Sounds kind of like a drum. Well, it sounds like number 2 here might be stone. Stone is number 1, so we'll change that. There's a problem here. Everything is numbered. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in here is some different numbers. And everything's not labeled properly. Usually you'd be using letters for like A, B, C, and D. But okay, whatever. So let's see what soul sound sounds like. Okay. So that's definitely number 4 there. And 3 is for number 4, so we've got 3. Alright. So we only need one more. Let's hear what the wood sounds like. Yep. Number 1 matches with wood, so number 1 is 7. So it's the code is 71235. Off to the back to the beginning. As we're getting further and further away, it's taking longer and longer to walk back to the beginning. Alright, so let's test that. 71235. Seven, 1, 2, 3, 5. And check it. Checking, checking. Beep, beep, beep. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep, beep. I don't think it's right. Code not recognized. What'd I do wrong? 71235. What could I have possibly done wrong? Didn't glass have anything? But that's 5. So it can't be 5. There isn't even a 5 here. It's 0. It's 71230. This was the problem of having numbers and numbers organized like this, and I guess that's partially my fault for not labeling this A, B, C, D, and E, and F, and trying to coordinate with all of that, but yeah, 5 was not even an option. Did not catch. So this should be 71230. Now remember that these codes I don't think change game to game. That would be an incredible achievement if anybody could figure out how to do that. But no, they don't. So if you're playing this game along, you're getting all the answers. You could probably beat this whole game in about 5 seconds if you just watched my very final episode of this and got the last code and just threw it in at the very beginning. Maybe that would work. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe you'd have to sit here and type in all the codes. That's a bit of a question. There was a game called Myst that was quite like that, where if you knew the secret of the entire game, you could beat it in about 5 minutes without doing any of the rest of the game. Um, so puzzle 11 is infinite. At this point, we are 1/3 done with this puzzle map. There are, let's see, 30 puzzles in the end. So that is pretty good. We are 1/3 done. It hasn't been too bad. There have been a couple puzzles we've had some trouble with. Had just a little bit of dumb trouble with 10. We had some major trouble with 7 because it went back to 2. We had some trouble with our parkour skills on 8, but not that much. Time was real easy. Different was real easy. Amount was pretty easy. Death was pretty easy. First, kind of difficult, but not too. We just weren't thinking good enough, well enough. And then 2 is still sticking in my craw as the most difficult puzzle, particularly because we've had to come back to it in 7. Uh, but yeah, next time we do puzzle 11, infinite. But that's the end of this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me through fan funding, click on my name, Rydo. That'll take you to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Google Plus or friend me on Steam or battle.net, all that information is down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.